Okay. Let's see. Well, y'all all look like y'all have a good solid place to do this warm up, so it really shouldn't be super hard. But anyway, we are going to jump right into it. We'll do kind of a little warm, not kind of, we'll warm up, little kind of dynamic mobility stuff, and then we'll talk a little bit about the workout itself. The workout itself is not very long. It can be longer, which we'll talk about ways to make it kind of hit the intended goal of the workout. But before that, let's warm up. So what we have here is a, hold on, Tabata mashup. All right. So we're going to alternate between these two movements. If you have a rope, you can jump rope. If you don't have a rope, then you'll just do something like line jump. So find a line on your floor or create an imaginary line, and you'll do back and forth jumps on the line. All right. So you can do forward and backwards. You can go left and right. It doesn't matter. If you have a rope, you'll do either singles or doubles, whichever you're comfortable with. Or you can kind of go back and forth between them. And then the next movement is going to be a hollow hold. All right, so it'll be jump rope, hollow hold, jump rope, hollow hold, so on and so forth. Okay, if you get to the point during the hollow hold where you can't hold anymore, you can't get into a good position, it just hurts to be in that position, you can flip over and hit a plank. That works too. All right, so if you want to do a plank instead of the hollow hold, that's fine. I just want to try to get a little bit of core engagement on the warm up. All right, so we will start together. All right, if you're ready.
Ruben got the real deal gym in there.
Oh.
I said, Ruben, that's pretty nice. He got the full setup.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All right, here we go, y'all. We're starting with line jumps in 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. Imagine you're jumping rope, so stand up nice and tall, shoulder blades up together. Good. 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 3, 2, 1, break. All right, then we'll transition down into your hollow hold or your plank. And that's in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and break. Back up to your line jumps, and that's going to be in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, break. Hollow hold. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Break. Halfway. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Break. Or transition, I should say. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. And transition. We're back to our last 2 rounds of this. So line jumps in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds.
Mama, what is it?
And 3, 2, 1. Break. What's the question?
What is that, Mama?
I don't know. Come on. Keep going. We got one last transition into your hollow hold. And go. Last one. Starting now. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. That's part. We'll call that part 1. We'll warm up. Here we go. Be a little bit better. All right. So, let me get down here so y'all can see me for the next part. The next part, and it's just to warm up the other part of our body. If you've been in this, or at least with me before, then you know that I typically do like a 15-second rotation through 4 movements. All right, so it's a 15-second rotation through 4 movements. I have it written down, not that it makes a big difference, but I'll show it to you. All right, so if you can see it, the first movement is air squats. Second one is hiccups. Third movement is going to be alternating single leg RDLs. All right, which I'll show you in a second. Last movement is mountain climbers. So RDLs, remember, if you can see at least the bottom half of me anyway. Unlock your knee. There we go. Unlock your knee. Send your hips, chop at your hips. Reaching down, step back, down, step back. All right, so again, this part of the warm-up is not necessarily for speed. It's more so for quality, so don't feel like you need to get like 10 RDLs in. All right, the goal is just to warm up a little bit. All right, so every 15 seconds we'll rotate through that. I will let you know what the next movement is as we move through it. All right, so first 15 seconds is air squats, and that's starting in, if you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go. They don't have to be fast. Just try to make them good. They don't have to be fast. 5 seconds.
Mama,
3, 2, 1. Hiccups.
Why is nothing going in my basket?
I don't know. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. RDLs, RDLs, single leg RDLs. Send the hip back, nice flat back. Don't just reach over like you're reaching for the floor. Both hands to your foot. Good. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, mountain climbers, mountain climbers. Try to burn through your mountain climbers. Burn through them. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now we're on air squats. Again, air squats. This is 4 total rotations. 4 total rotations. Here we go. We're already 5 seconds in. 5, 4, 3. Going to hiccups. 2, 1, and hiccups. Five seconds. RDLs. 3, 2, 1. RDLs, RDLs. Good. Try to get at least 4 RDLs in, at least 4. 5 seconds. We got mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, mountain climbers. All right, y'all. I know it's a lot of up and down, but it's a good warm up. In 3, 2, 1. Air squats. Round 3. Air squats. There you go. Good. Right into it. Five seconds. 3, 2. Hiccups. Here we go. We're on hiccups. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. RDL. RDO. Hips back. Slight bend in your knee. 5 seconds. Got mountain climbers. 3, 2. Here we go. Mountain climbers. 7 seconds. 5, 3, 2. Last round of air squats. Here we go. Last round. Good. Hang on, y'all. Good. You're doing great. 5 seconds, and you're going to hiccups. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 seconds on hiccup. And 5, 3, 2, 1. RDLs, RDLs. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Last set of mountain climbers. Here we go. Last thing, last thing. Burning it out, burning it out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job, nice job. All right. So if you have a mat, go ahead and have a seat. Say what?
Can we go home now?
Yeah. Don't I know it? All right. So let me back up. There we go. All right. So first things first, my favorite is going to be 90-90s. So go ahead and have a seat in your 90-90 position. And we're going to go 6 90-90 rotations. All right. So 6. That's going to be 3 per side. So 1, 2. Good. 6 total. Then you're going to go back to your starting position. Stay in your starting position. So feet are in that same position you start on your 90-90s. Cross your arms over your chest. Like you're hugging, not like you're hugging yourself, but kind of like you're just crossing your chest. Palms to your shoulders. Then you're going to lean over that knee towards the front. So you're going to lean over, come back up. So like 90-90 good mornings. We're going to do 3. You should still be in your starting position. All right, take that back leg, that back knee, that entire back leg. We're going to lift it up 3 times. So if you can see me, let me back up a little more. We're going to go lift that entire leg. 3 reps. Then you're going to go through on the front leg. Then we'll lift, sweep, kick. 3 reps. Back to start. Lift, sweep, kick. Back to start. Lift, sweep, kick. Back to start. And rotate over to the other side. Rotate over. You're going to go 3 good mornings. Cross your hands over your chest. 3 good mornings. 3 lifts off that back leg. 3 back leg or rear leg lifts. 3 front leg lifts. 3 lift sweep kicks. Good. Once you're done there, go roll over into all fours. We're going to go 4 cat-cow. 4 cat-cow. All right, so starting in your quadruped, nice and easy. Remember, really exaggerate it. Get a good arch, especially in the downward. Slow down. Think about moving each vertebra. 4 back, 4 up and down. Last thing for this part, you're going down to your stomach. You're going down to your stomach so we can warm up your shoulders. All right, when you're down on your stomach, we're gonna go thumbs pointed up towards the ceiling. So chin or face on the floor, chin or face on the floor. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. We're gonna go, let's go 5 Ys. So think about your hands at 10 and 2. Thumbs up, squeeze your shoulder blades, up and down, 5 Ys. Then out to the side at, let's say what, 9, 3 and 9. 5 there, and then we'll go 5 swimmers. So think about a swimmer after that. So hands will go up and around in an entire motion like you're swimming. So hands go up above your head, push the water down. 5 reps. Good. Awesome. We'll sit back up. We're going to go through that whole thing one more time. So that's going to start with the 90-90s. Starting with the 90-90s on your booty. So 6 rotations. Six rotations, left and right. Then you'll stay in that starting position. Go 3 90-90 good morning. So hands over your chest. Good. Really send those. Think about sitting your hips back. Should feel it immediately in that lower back, kind of those hamstrings, upper glutes. 3 rear leg lifts. 3 front leg lifts. 3 lift sweep kicks. Then switch sides. Rotate over to the other side. Same thing. After your leg lifts, you have cat cows. 4 cat cows. 4 cat cows. Followed by 5 Ys, 5 Ts, 5 swimmers. All right. Okay, so let me change my camera view. All right, so now it is time for a little story. Once upon a time, there was a really crazy man named Ben Bergeron who opened a gym in New England that he called CrossFit New England. And he ended up training a bunch of games athletes and champions, winners along the way, and opened a few other affiliates as well, became a world-known coach. But he decided that he wanted to figure out a different way. Some would call it amazing, some would call it unbelievable way to determine exactly how fit you are. And he decided to compare it to the beep test that they actually use in sports, like, well, mainly they use it in soccer, and more so European soccer than they do nowadays over here. I didn't do it when I played soccer in college, but my brother did do it when he played soccer in college. And I remember his stories about the beep test, but I did it on my own one time and I didn't really do so well. But the goal is, you know, the typical beep test, if you've never heard of it, is the beep start at a kind of a predetermined interval, and then they get faster, right, after a certain amount of rounds. And the goal is to continue for as long as you can. The longer you can go, obviously, the fitter you are, right, because you have less recovery time. Ben Bergeron's beep test is, the beeps do not change, but it does get infinitely shittier. I'll just say it that way. All right. And we know this. All right. So his beep test. Let me see if you can see this. Every minute on the minute for as long as possible. All right. James, I already see your face. Every minute on the minute for as long as possible. You're going to do, let me just put it this way. Every minute on the minute for as long as possible, you're going to do thrusters, ground overhead, and burpees. All right. As it's written, it's supposed to be in sevens. I'm not going to tell you what number to do. I'm going to tell you how long I would like for you to be working. All right. So that can kind of give you an idea of, well, okay, I'm going to trim this number down, or, okay, this is what I think I can sustain for that long. The goal should be somewhere between like 11 and 13 rounds, 11 and 13 rounds. All right. So if that means you got to trim it down to 4 movements or 4 reps, okay, that's fine. It's not the end of the world, because in the end, from a volume standpoint, it's enough. And we know this. All right. So it's really about the intensity, not more so about the total reps. So again, like I said, the goal is 11 to 13 rounds. So if you want to think about doing like 5 thrusters, 5 ground overhead, 5 burpees, do that. If it's 4-4-4, do that. All right. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. So your thrusters, we have a couple of options on the thrusters. As it's written, it's supposed to be odd object thrusters. If you have dumbbells, use dumbbells. If you have 1 dumbbell, hold on. Then you would hold your dumbbell rack, right? So then I would squat here in my rack, and then as I stand up, I would press it up overhead. Boom. There's my single dumbbell option. All right. If you have a barbell, use it. If you have a suitcase, kettlebell, same deal. All right. You can either go single arm kettlebell thruster, or you can hold it with 2 hands and go kind of goblet squat thruster. All right. Any of those work for that.
I got a lot of puzzles that I want to do.
Yes. If you are nursing shoulder injury or something is bothering you, turn it into goblet squats. All right. If the squat is what bothers you, turn it into hang, clean, and jerks. All right. So it will be from a hang position, clean, overhead, back down. All right. So any way that you could possibly modify it, you can. Remember, you want it to be as close to a thruster as possible. So it needs to be kind of a dynamic, high power output movement. All right. After that, you're going to ground to overhead. Same deal, right? If you want it to be an alternating movement, you can make it an alternating movement with the dumbbell. If not, you're still going to hold the dumbbell the same way. So I would still be, oh, you can't see it. My dumbbell's here. I'm still going to go down with 2 hands, grab my dumbbell, and then I can go up overhead. Let me see. All right, again, I'm back down here. This would be kind of comparable to a snatch, like a muscle snatch, if that makes sense. Feel free to turn it into a clean and jerk, whatever works. Does that make sense to y'all? Cool. And then, of course, burpees are burpees, right? If you need to modify them, you can do anything that is metabolic and high power output for you. That might be a slam ball. I wouldn't really say a kettlebell swing, even though they are hard. They're not quite comparable to burpees, so I wouldn't really do them. But I might even turn it into a hiccup if you need to. All right, so don't feel any kind of way about turning it into a hiccup if you need to. Sweet. Any questions? Anything. James, what you doing? Besides looking at me like that.
1 dumbbell.
Hmm?
1 dumbbell.
1 dumbbell? Okay. Clay, what you got?
I've got my kettlebell. I'm gonna use single one.
Okay. Perfect. Ruben?
Yeah, 1 dumbbell. I wanted
Okay,
to do
awesome.
a sandbag.
What did you say? You're gonna do a sandbag?
I wanted him to do his sandbag.
Oh, Clay. I would like to see that. I don't know. I mean, listen. So I'll say this. Let me just say this too before we start. Remember when we have these on-the-minute things or these interval workouts, the goal is to have some sort of rest, all right? Some sort of rest and recovery. I don't know what that looks like, all right? I know if I go by the numbers, all right, this really only leaves about 15-ish seconds of recovery, all right? So if you go by the numbers, because it's about a 2-second cycle time per rep, all right? So it's about 15-ish seconds, give or take, if you move quickly through each movement. So if you know for sure that you're gonna need longer than that, then go ahead and trim your reps down right away. Cool? All right. Do y'all need a couple? I'm gonna give y'all like a minute or 2 to figure out what you're doing with your movements. At least show me on the film what you think you're gonna do, whether it's single arm movement or single dumbbell movement, holding it with 2 hands. Go ahead and let me see a demo, Rube. What you got? Awesome. Good. I like it. Perfect. Good. All right. I see you, James. Clay, I see you kind of in the corner, but not like a real. I just see a thing moving. Okay. A little more. Gotcha. Good. So don't go from were you just doing that first movement, Clay, from the floor? Because the ones after that go from the hang. Good?
Okay.
Okay. I just didn't want to, from a cycle perspective or cycle time perspective, it'll be faster from the hang. All right. Okay, gentlemen, I will give you timestamps. All right, so I'm going to say you're 20 seconds in, 30 seconds in, 40 seconds in. If I get to 50 seconds and you have not stopped or you're not resting, cut it there. I shouldn't get to 50 seconds and you're not resting, all right? Because it's going to be really hard to recover from there, all right? Also, don't feel badly about modifying your reps as you go along. I do want you to think really kind of, I want to say introspectively, right, about what you think you can do. Because a lot of us are like, oh, fine, I'll start with 5, it'll be fine. And then you get 3 rounds in and you're like, I should have done 2 reps every time, you know? So think about what you think you can sustain. And we know it at this point. The first number that pops into your head probably is the best number, all right? Y'all know how I think. It's probably the best number. All right, ready, guys? Starting with your thrusters. In, 3, 2, 1, go. Twenty seconds in. 20 seconds in. Good.
So delicious.
30 seconds in.
So delicious.
40 seconds in.
So good. So
15
good.
seconds left. Cut it.
So good. So good.
10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. There you go. Good, Ruby. 20 seconds in. Good, James. Good job, Clay. Thirty seconds in. 40. Come on. 15. Cut it. In 10. All right. Think about it. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on, we're going to have to pick up all that stuff. You know that, right?
Yeah.
10 seconds. Twenty seconds in. There you go. 30 seconds. And that's 40. Good. 15 seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Do it non-weighted if you need to. If you need to do it non-weighted, just do it non-weighted. James, keep it in your rack. You got it, Rube. 20 seconds in. Good job, Clay. You're 35 seconds in. That's 20. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. Go non-weighted thrusters if you need to. Try to continue in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There you go. Good. Good. Twenty seconds in. Thirty seconds. $20 seconds left. Good job, y'all. And that's 15. Cut it. 10. Going into 6, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. $15 seconds in. You lost something?
Huh?
You lost a piece? 20.
No, I didn't go off. They just like, wait a minute.
30 seconds.
I lost.
And that's 15. 15. That's round 6. If you think about it this way, the goal is to get
Mama.
5 more rounds.
Mama, I lost a piece, Mama.
5 seconds. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Think about it. You got 5 left. Good job. Kamari, stop pulling stuff down if you're going to just throw all the pieces on the floor. 25 seconds in. 30.
I'm so bad.
What?
This is a
20
bad-
seconds.
This is a bad day, Mama.
Why? 15 seconds.
It's a bad.
That's 10. Cut it if you haven't. Catch your breath. You're good. Going into 8. In. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
I don't like this day.
Why?
Because all of my puzzles are falling.
You pulled him down. 15 seconds in, y'all. All right, we are halfway through the minute. $20 seconds left. Good. If you haven't, go ahead and cut it. We're at about 15 seconds. 10. 5, going into 9. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. $20 seconds in.
Nothing's coming out of this puzzle.
Halfway through 9. Halfway through 9. $20 seconds. 20 seconds. Holding on. Holding on. If you haven't cut it now. We're at 15. Few deep breaths. We're looking for 3 rounds at least. 5 seconds. 3 rounds. Try to get 3 more rounds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3 more rounds. You can do it. Fight for it. Good. $20 seconds in. Good job. 35 seconds in. That's 20, y'all. That's 15. Cut it if you haven't. This is going into 11, I believe. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We need 2 more rounds. Fight for 2 more rounds, including this one. So 1 round after this. Good. Drop your butt on that snatch if you're snatching. There you go. Good. seconds in. 20 in. $35 seconds in. Getting to your 20-second mark. We're there. 20 seconds left. 15. Cut it. So the goal, remember the goal is either 1 more round, or if you got more in the tank, go for it. But at least 1 more in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good job. $15 seconds in. 25 seconds. Halfway through the minute. Good. That's going to be 20 seconds left. And that's 15. That is 12 rounds. If you want to keep going, you have 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. And looks like we are calling it. All right. Woo! Nice job, y'all. Yeesh. All right. So take a second to catch your breath and get some water. All right. And I will tell y'all that one of the most insane things that I've ever heard or read is that Emily Bridgers, co-owner of CrossFit Terminus, got through 17 rounds of that. Think about it, right? 17 rounds. Now, I think one of them, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I think the ground to overhead is replaced with pull-ups, which makes it even worse because I can't imagine doing that and then jumping right up and then going right down into it. But I remember reading it and I was just like, this is like one of the most insane things I've ever read in my life. Like, I can't believe that somebody would want to work out like that. But she's at the games and I am not. Well, she was at the games and I'm not. I say all that to say, be proud of yourselves because it was amazing and I was glad to watch it. And it was hard. It was hard and I didn't even really do anything. I was just encouraging you. And I know it was hard, so that was good. So do me a favor. Go ahead and sit on your mat, all right? Sit down if you can. Little bit of a stretch, little bit of a stretch. Hope you can see me. I'm gonna sit, crisscross, applesauce. All right, so cross your legs. You're going to take your hands, reach them out in front of you. You're going to walk your hands forward as far as you can, all right? Walk your fingertips forward as far as you can in your crisscross leg position, all right? It may not be far, but the goal is to get to that position, hold for about 3 or 4 seconds, take a big, deep breath, exhale, go a little bit further. We're going to sit here for, 20 seconds or so. Try to open up your lower back a little bit. All right. So when you're ready, here we go. As far as you can, hold it. Take some deep breaths. walk your hands over to the left side of your body, as far to the left as you can go. Should feel that stretch up that right side of your body. So head down, walk your hands over. Deep breath. Walk your hands across your body all the way back over to the other side. Actually, you know what? Come out of it, switch legs. So the leg that's in front, take it, put it behind you. All right, put it behind that leg. So you're just gonna switch across. Hands in front, walk them over to the right side of your body. Deep breaths. All right, couple more things, and then I'll let you go. We're gonna go quadruped. Stop. We're gonna go quadruped. All right, from here, you're gonna take your left arm, you're gonna thread it underneath your arm, all right? So it's gonna be flat on the floor. You're gonna get to the point where the back of your shoulder is on the floor. The back of your left shoulder should be on the floor, all right? Once you get to that position, you're gonna put your head to the mat. Put your head to the mat from there and just stay there. Good, come out of there, switch sides.
Mama.
Yeah.
Is that light is right there? For the light out there?
Yes, right hand underneath. Lay on that shoulder. Or the back of that arm, I should say. Good. While we're down here, go into child's pose. Sit back on your heels. Reach your hands forward. All right. Good deal, good deal. All right, so that's what we got. Y'all have any? Oh my God, this dude, man, he's like dropping toys and breaking puzzles. I don't know what's happening over here. Y'all good? Any questions about anything at all? If you haven't noticed, the workout up there in the corner is being recorded. If you haven't been on Facebook, the workouts are now being recorded. Like for real. They said they were being recorded in the beginning, and they may or may not have been being recorded. But now they're definitely being recorded. So if you happen to miss one and you want to see it again, or you just want to see me smile, then you can check it out. All the links are going to be on Facebook, right, Ruben? Sweet. All right. Anything you want to add in, Ruben?
Nah,
Good deal.
names.
Yeah, of course. Guys, always a pleasure. I will
Appreciate it.
see you soon. Yeah, of course. Have a good night.